The air hung heavy with the bitter chill of a winter evening, cutting through the alley like an uninvited guest. Alan, an 8-year-old boy, wandered the broken streets. His thin frame barely held together under layers of tattered clothing. His black hair, tangled and greasy, fell over his sunken eyes, shielding him from the harsh world he called home. Crumbled buildings lined the alley, their skeletal remains shrouded in plastic sheets that flapped noisily in the wind. Alan's stomach churned with hunger, a constant reminder of the cruel life he'd been thrust into. His sharp eyes spotted movement, a cat, scraggly like himself, clutching a half-eaten loaf of bread between its teeth. Desperation overwhelmed reason. Without a second thought, Alan bent down, picked up a jagged stone, and hurled it at the cat. A yowl echoed in the alley as the stone struck its mark. The frightened animal darted away, abandoning the precious bread. Alan hurried to the loaf, his hands trembling as he reached for it. The stale, dirty piece of bread might as well have been a feast. He clutched it close, ready to devour it in an instant. But just as he lifted it to his lips, a shadow loomed over him. "Hey, kid," came a raspy voice. Alan barely had time to turn before a rough kick sent him sprawling. The bread tumbled from his hands, landing in the dirt. The figure was a young man, no older than 22, with hollow cheeks and jittery movements. His eyes burned with a feverish intensity, the unmistakable glaze of someone lost to addiction. He snatched the bread and took a massive bite, chewing hungrily as crumbs fell from his cracked lips. "Finders keepers, brat," the man sneered, his voice thick with disdain. He turned and shuffled away, munching on the bread as if it were the only thing keeping him alive. Alan lay on the ground, stunned. His side throbbed from the kick, but it wasn't the pain that brought tears to his eyes, it was the injustice. He sat up slowly, brushing dirt off his face. The cat's eyes glowed from the shadows, watching silently, as if bearing witness to the cruel exchange. Alan's hunger gnawed at him, but more than that, anger bubbled beneath his ribs. He clenched his fists, staring after the retreating figure of the man who had stolen his hope, small as it was. This was the inhuman world Alan knew, a place where survival trumped morality, and even the smallest kindness was a rarity.